Art on the Edge of the Universe. Final Battle. Written by Dave Bailey and narrated by Dave Bailey. RidgeAttack. The chopper buzzed over the tops of the trees, making a considerable racket. "Go lower," Art overheard Elijah telling the pilot. The pilot shook her head. "I can't go much lower than this. It's too risky." "Risky is you getting shot down by anti-aircraft missiles when the Lokes see you coming." Art tried to see the pilot's eyes through her sunglasses. The look on her face made it clear that the thought didn't please her. She scowled at Elijah and then said, "I can take her down about 2 meters lower, but that's it. If you want it any lower, I'll set her down on that hill over there and you can crawl the rest of the way there." Elijah grinned and looked back at Art. He pulled his shades down lower on his nose and winked in his direction. "Spunky little thing, huh? She would make a great freedom fighter someday." Elijah chuckled as he leaned back in his chair. "We're 5 miles out, sir," the pilot said after a short period of silence. "Good. Do a quick flyover so we can get a visual, and then drop us off there at that ridge near the edge of the woods. We'll head the rest of the way on foot under the cover of the trees." He looked around at the small band of soldiers in the back of the chopper. The general crackled over the headset. "Get ready to head on out, boys. The army is already here. They've fired a few shots at the portal, but they haven't been able to put a dent in it. Our job is to go in from behind the portal and find a way to take it down with Elijah's help." Art looked out the window into the valley below, a stunning view that took his breath away for a moment. He could see the portal shimmering softly in the distance. "It's almost complete," Elijah muttered. "We need to get moving. Drop us down right behind those trees there. That group of trees will give us the best cover to sneak in as close as we can." "We should swing by into the base for a debriefing first," the general said. "Negative, sir. Time is of essence. That portal is almost completely charged. Once it's opened, the Locrylians will unleash the black-fanged quaggar wild beasts." "What if we can't shut the portal down?" a soldier asked. Art remembered him from earlier. He was tall and lanky. They called him Tink. "Our man Art here is the Tour Kutam, which means that he should be able to control the wild beasts." "We'll still have to fight off the Locrylian army, though," Elijah replied. "What do you mean by 'should be able to' in this situation?" "Well, we haven't had any black-fanged quaggars to test his skills on, but we are confident that Art will be able to control the quaggars," Elijah said. "And how do we know that?" Tink asked sourly, then added, "With all due respect, sir." "We have come to understand that Art is the chosen one. There are many prophecies in ancient texts that point to this fact," Elijah answered. "The ancients appointed him to save humanity before there was time. After he learns to control the quaggars, he will go on to become one of the overlords of the 9 realms." "9 realms, huh?" Tink snickered. Elijah looked at him for a minute and then said, "Yes, the portal that the Locrylians are opening right now leads to one of the other realms." "Well, sir, it's not that I don't want to believe in our friend Art. It would be great if all this prophecy stuff were true. However, I hope you understand if I need a little more proof before swallowing all this realm and portal stuff hook, line, and sinker," the soldier muttered. Another soldier named Colton spoke up. "If Art can control those things, I'll be the first to lay my gun down. Why, I'll even pick flowers with the rest of the peace and love movement. But meantime, I'm gonna blow the brains out of any of these wild beast quaggar critters that comes flying out of that portal.